Right, so what we're going to be looking at today is the Hop Plantation. This is by Zodozop, 13.84 megabyte on the download, and you're going to be making some of these with that. So we've got the actual hops itself, 2,000 litres in a bag. You can also make hop pellets, 2,000 litres in a bag again, and you've also got a byproduct there of biomaterial, 5,000 litres on a pallet. Fair enough. So the main plant itself, you're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it, because also there is a sub factory, we're going to call it. So it's 55 grand to place down, and you're going to need water, seed, solid fertilizer, hops as a secondary recipe, and compost. Now what you're going to need for that is this one next door, which is also next door in the menu there, the composter, also by Zolderzocht, 90 grand to place down. Right, fair enough. So you've got your normal shenanigans on the go here. So you've got your loading in point for everything. So water, seed, fertilizer, compost, and the hops, once you've made them, can go back into here for the hop pellets if you wanted to. And then you've got your production chain menu there. So there's your two recipes. You then come around here and you've got a pallet spawn point that you can turn on and off. And then you've got a loading out point, because if you've got the pallet spawn point disabled and you want to just load any of these three things into the back of a trailer, use the pipe. Fair enough. Now, to get rid of those pesky signs there, you just need to come up to that orange button there, disable pallet spawn B. There you are. So once it's all done, you should have something popping out. Although, to be fair, have I got anything? Oh, I've got it on all distribution. Right, we'll put that on storing. There you are. So in the pallets, bang out the front. Jobs are good one. Also on this, because it's a Zodozok one, you've got the control section here. So you've got your show information panel. You then got your show triggers, show warning stripes, and then the turn lights on at the side there. So then it puts everything in that you'd normally expect. So you've got your hatch marking areas, you then got your icons on the floor, and then you've got the lights that come on there. Also, if you fancied it, you can open up this gate. Let's have a little stroll through your hop garden. Fair enough. Right, close that back up. Now, obviously, part of the recipe is going to be the compost. So you bang whatever you want into that one over there. So you've got the different recipes for there. We just put in wood chips and then stuck it on distribution, and it sent it straight to the hop garden. Fair enough. All nice and easy. Right, so what are we talking about from a money spinning perspective? Right, I've got some cards ready for you. So first off, obviously we've got the input. So for the recipe in particular for the hops, you're going to need 5,000 litres of water. This is per 1,000 litres, because obviously that's what the shop deals in. So 5,000 litres of water per 1,000 litres. I'm going to put that down as 0, because you can get it free out of a pond or whatever. For the same 1,000 litres of hops coming out, you're going to need 100 litres of seeds. Now, if you used to sell that, I've used the price from the Sell Everything mod. You'd have sold that for 292. Now, for the fertiliser, for the same 1,000 litres, you would have needed 200 litres. And you would have sold them for 945. And then you'd need 500 litres of compost, which you would have sold for 140, giving us a total cost of 1,377. So we got our cost, which is great. So the hops are going to cost us 1,377 to make. Then we sell those off at the Sell Everything mod container, whatever you want to call it, for 5,216. Now also, with making the hops, you get the biomaterial, which you then sell for the same recipe at 19. So only a little bit, nothing special, but you know, every little helps. That gives you a profit of selling your stuff through here rather than selling off individually of 279% extra. That's all right. Very nice indeed. Now obviously we've got the second recipe, which is the hops pellets. Now all you need for that is just to place the hops back in, and it will turn it into pellets. Fair enough. Now the recipe for that is 2,000 hops to 1,500 hop pellets. Obviously it squashes it all down. Fair enough. So 2,000 on that recipe, 2,000 litres of hops pellets would then cost you, if you hadn't sold it, 10,432. Now, if you'd have sold off the 1,500 litres of hops pellets, you'd have made 12,090, which would give you a small uplift of 16%, which is all right. It's not great, but it's a little bit better. But, and here's the big but, because that's a secondary process, if we added in the original selling costs of 1,377 per 1,000 litres, obviously double that up because the recipe requires 2,000 litres, we would get a initial cost of 2,754. If we take that from the 12,090, we get a profit of 338%. Oh, that's all right. 338%. That is very nice indeed. Definitely a money spinner on this one. Obviously, banging it through a second time, yeah, you have got a little bit extra on the cost of processing it all. But to be fair, it's not that much. When you're talking about 200 odd percent to another 300 odd percent, you might as well just go and do it a little bit extra, ain't you? Oh, that is very nice. I do like that, though. I mean, who knows what this is going to be going on to, because Zolozok does like to add little extras. You've got the composter over there that then feeds the hops one, so who knows what's going to come out next. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. Brilliant. Right, drop it in the comments below. Are you thinking of using this factory? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.